Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Dragon Quest XI. So just to get you caught up, I went into the forge and did awesome work on the sword. It only took me one time to get it up to +3. So that was cool. I tried working on Hendrick's sword because that was I want him to be at full power when we go in there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it. It's more of a pain. It had 8 slots that I had to work with, which made it kind of difficult, and I wasn't able to get it at all. But went and got some items to fill our slots with to make sure our MP is good. We switched up the lineup so that Rab is in there instead of Eric, which I'm happy with. I want to have me and Hendrick doing most of the heavy lifting, and then Rab can focus on healing and if he needs to with buffs, whereas Serena can do full healing because Omni Heal is gonna be awesome with her. So that being said, you also want to make sure that you have the Supreme Sword of Light, just because that's the one with the actual effect. It's a good thing I found this out beforehand. The effect that you want to learn, that you want to use, doesn't come from the Supreme Sword of Light. It comes from the Super. I'm not sure why they didn't. Like, you think the Supreme Sword would have it, but it doesn't. So, let's make our way over to what could be our final video for a while, at least, until we do some of the achievement stuff later on. An almighty evil emanates from within the Black Star. Begin the final battle with Calasmos? Yes. Ooh. That's cool looking armor. That is weird.
You have come, ink dragon spawn. I am Calasmos, born of the void.
The evil radiating from him, it's almost unbearable.
Ink dragon begat Yggdrasil. I shall destroy the world tree. The void shall consume you all.
To even hope to best such a foe may seem pure folly, but we cannot flinch or falter. We are our world's last and only hope.
That is a man of justice right there.
Can we really do this?
Oh, honey, you better believe we can. Come on. We've waited our whole lives for this moment.
We'll win, all right. He won't know what hit him.
Well, laddie, this is it. It's time to do what you were born to do. Ready?
Here it comes. The final showdown. Let's do this.
Gotta make sure everybody had a word in, while the guy was just standing there looking at us.
Come, children of light. Give yourselves to darkness. Soon all shall know the void.
All right.
The void shall consume you all.
Now, the issue, the ongoing issue is going to be that stupid aura he's got. Let's go to tactics. Follow orders. Serena is going to be fight wisely, and so is Rab. I will take control over Hendrik and myself. He's attacking first, really? Multi-heal. And then abilities. No, we want items. There we go. That right there just made this match so much easier.
Your fate is already sealed.
There we go. Now we go for the ability with a little blade of ultimate power. Oh, so nice. Go for unbridled. Nice heavy hit. I am apparently electrocuted. Multi-heal. Serena's going to be a saving grace with that. Nice.
Accept your fate.
It is possible to beat him without using the Sword of Light. It just makes it... It's basically hard mode for that. It's not impossible, it's just not fun. Nice.
I am at a loss.
And from what I remember, don't even focus on the hands. Go for Calasmos himself.
This is the end.
Now, you don't want that to hit you, though. That blade will take people out. Or that ball of fire. We got him! Oh my goodness, that goes so much easier with using the blade. And with having the Supreme Sword of Light. Holy cow, that goes so much quicker.
Bested by mere humans twice. spirit shall live on. I shall endure. Light, foul light, hideous. Why do you burn so bright?
That was cool. I love that armor on her. It's amazing.
It's over. It's really over this time. The last great evil is gone. Our world is safe at last.
What began with Erdwin and his companions so long ago finishes here today, with us. What are you looking so serious for? We should be celebrating. I get it. You're thinking of her, aren't you? You want to go and help her. Well, what are we waiting for?
That is so cool. Oh, man. That's a lot of those little dudes.
You have come again, wanderers. And you have succeeded in your quest. Shadows no longer hang heavy over the land. Evil has been banished from Erdrea. But if this is so, why have you returned? What brings you here now, when all is as it should be at last?
Oh, that's neat. We actually get to see her.
Art thou...
wouldst have me return there?
Does that mean I'm gonna lose that sword again? Nope, I got my sword.
Thank you, Luminary.
I hope she finds him.
She just disappeared. Why can't I shake the feeling this has all happened before?
The Dark One defeated and their journey at an end, Nord and his friends and his companions return home. Then one day, "Morning, my little treasure. I was worried you were going to spend the whole day in bed. And it's another wonderful sunny day, so you should be out there enjoying it. You're the one who brought the light back after all." "What's that? Your housemaid is missing?" "What are you talking about, you silly sausage? You're still half asleep. Your friend Jade headed back home for a visit after you defeated that awful Dark One, remember? I know you must miss her awfully, but just think about how happy you'll be when you see her again. Now, young man, rub the sleep out of your eyes and greet the new day. And while you're at it, say hello to all your friends and neighbors, too. A little politeness goes a long way." Okay, interesting. Take a look around. Everything looks peaceful. Do you remember the first time you set off on your adventures? I was so worried I stayed up all night making you a charm to keep you safe. It feels like ages ago, doesn't it? And to think you ended up saving the world. We just thought you were off to Heliodor. Be a hero now, always be Nord. And wherever you go, I'll always be waiting for you here in Cobblestone.
Well, look who it is. It's so nice to see you again. It feels like an age now since we defeated the Dark One, doesn't it? Now, let's get down to business, shall we? We've been worried that your life might be lacking purpose now things have quietened down. Do you remember the vision we saw some time ago? The one where Serenica and the Watchers sent Calasmos up to his prison in the sky? Well, afterwards, Serenica took the Sword of Light back to its rightful resting place in the heart of Yggdrasil, didn't she? So, we were thinking, what with the sword being such a symbol of Erdria's newfound peace and everything, we should do as Serenica did. We should return it to the World Tree for safekeeping.
And I'm gonna lose my sword again.
We know how attached to it you are, but we couldn't help thinking it would be safer with Yggdrasil. And besides, we wouldn't want you losing it, would we? So what do you say? Shall we take the Sword of Light back to where it belongs?
Yeah.
That's
Not
the
doing so
spirit.
just feels wrong.
Right. We're ready when you are, so just let us know when you want to set off. I'm sure we won't be gone for too long, but it's quite a way to Yggdrasil and back. Why don't you go and say your goodbyes, and we'll wait here for you.
Alright, so we gotta say our goodbyes real quick. Probably just go say bye to our mummy, I would think. So you're planning on heading off again, are you? But you've only just got back after all that time away. Ah, you never could sit still, could you? Well, at least there aren't any monsters around anymore, but still, you need to be careful and make sure you come back in one piece. Alright. To me, that's good. I mean, I don't know who else they all want us to talk to. No one's actually lit up, so there's nobody of importance. I'm sure it won't be gone for too long, but it's quite a way to Yggdrasil and back. Oh, who do we gotta talk to? What, you're off again? But you've only just got back. Well, once a wanderer, always a wanderer, I suppose. Just make sure to be home safe and sound here. You know I'll always be waiting for you. Was she the only one we really needed to talk to? Don't tell me I have to go all the way up to the peak. I bet you I do. Or at least... Let's see here. What's down here? Am I gonna see the spirit of Grandpa again fishing? No. Don't. And it's annoying because whenever I try to look at like where I should go, this doesn't say anything. Speak to Veronica at the northern entrance of Cobblestone. Oh, Veronica. Is it just because I was speaking to Serena? We'll try it. Oh, you're annoying. Why didn't the game just tell me that? So goodbye, so let's get going. It's time to take the Sword of Light back to its rightful resting place. Nord sets out for Yggdrasil and with Veronica and Serena. I don't think you have to do the whole trip. It takes you there. Oh, we get like a movie. It was a short movie. Make our way up here. Here we go.
Coming here brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it? It's such a special place. At first there was nothing. Then came the light. That's how the books of legend begin. The world was a cold, desolate wasteland. And then light dawned. It was the gift of the World Tree. And it gave birth to Erdrea, our beautiful home. This is where it all began. This is the source from which the river of life flows. I think it's time, don't you? Time to return the Sword of Light to its rightful resting place.
Yep, back to a movie. Oi!
So you have come at last. Welcome, children of the light. I am the being your kind once called the Yggdragon. Yggdrasil and I are one and the same. Long, long ago, I did battle with Calasmos. I was defeated. My radiance was extinguished. I had been the source of all light. Without me, the world grew dim. Until finally, darkness reigned entirely. But that was not the end. The Watchers, my erstwhile comrades in arms, came to my aid. The time that had been torn from me was set in motion once again. I shed my old form and took on a new one, that of Yggdrasil. And I set about creating this world. How long have I waited for true heroes to appear and bring this story to an end? I could not defeat Calasmos, nor could Erdwin before you. No, it fell to you to vanquish him once and for all. Luminary, you are the one, the savior of Erdrea. I hereby confer upon you the title of Erdrick, mightiest of heroes. Know this, Erdrick. There can be no day without night. One day, the darkness will surely rise again. None can say when, nor what form it might take. Perhaps I myself may even succumb to the night. But one thing we can know for certain. These things will never die. Love and courage. Even should the worst come to pass, and darkness consume my soul, a hero will surely arise to take the sword in hand once more. and the echoes of that hero's valor shall ring through the ages.
Oh, this is sick. That is so cool. There we go. The actual credits for the game. This is going to be a longer video. I'm going to let it play out. I'm going to let it play out in its entirety. There is a special bonus scene. Akira Toriyama, God bless him. That man knows what the heck he's doing. But there is a secret video at the end of playing the game that I definitely want you guys to see. So this video is definitely going to be a little longer, but it's going to be the completion video of basically a series that I've been playing for what? How long now? Oh, that's cool. I love seeing all the old school Dragon Quest stuff. Or here in the States, what was it, Dragon Warrior? Yeah. That brings back so many memories. And I'm glad we finished this now because Dragon Quest 12 should be coming out, I'm hoping, in the next year or two. I mean, we saw the logo for it, we saw a little teaser for it, but I'm hoping it does come out in 2020, like late 2025. That'd be cool. But yeah, I could not be happier with this game. This game alone got me back into Dragon Quest. I played a little bit of the game of Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior 3 here in the States, which would have been Dragon Quest whatever. But I played a little bit of that. But I never really did much in the game. This was the very first Dragon Quest game that I played in its entirety. And I fell in love with it. So much that I now have it on, what, 3 consoles? I have it, I have I got the original on PS4. I got this one, which is the definitive edition. And then I got the definitive edition on Switch as well. I may get it on PC, who knows. But I love how the world building goes in this game. And I think too many people take it way too seriously sometimes. I know, like, the big thing was that people really stopped after Act 2 because they didn't want to do Act 3. They thought Act 3 was, I don't know, kind of like a slap in the face to some people, I guess. I don't really get it. I take the game in its entirety, and I loved it. The Act 1, Act 2, and then going into the huge switcheroo with Act 3, I think it just adds to it. So it's just really cool. I'm glad we were able to do all this. This one, let me see when I actually started doing the Dragon Quest game. Because this will be video... Oh boy. Let's filter Dragon Quest. Okay, so this will be video 125. And the first video went out February 11th, 2022. It took me a while to get back into it. I really didn't see a whole lot of people viewing it, so it really didn't leave a whole lot of promise. But once I got kind of a nod from some people like, hey, we'd really like to see it finished, it was a fun series to watch, that kind of gave me the spirit to get back into it. So I was happy to hear that. And I want to say... Yeah, then it had a few episodes in 2022. It went for a good break. And then I started up again in January 5th of 2023. Actually, that was a big break, too. So it went for January, did a few episodes, and then March, and then a break until August, and that's when it started to really ramp up. And we started seeing a lot more videos popping up with it. So that's awesome. I love that. Thank you. So really, you guys saved this whole thing with completing it. If I wouldn't have gotten the feedback from you guys saying that you wanted me to finish this, I may not have actually touched it. So thank you very much for giving me that feedback and making me do that, because I love this one. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I can go back and play it over and over and over again and have the same feeling. It's just crazy to go back and see that it was that long ago. Holy cow. And 125 episodes. Actually, plus 2 or 3 more, because I'm gonna work off screen on the other trophies. And once we actually get close to finishing them, then I'll actually film that. Like, when I'm 2 steps away from getting the trophy, I'll go and then I'll start filming it. Because right now it's just going to take too long. It's just a ton of grinding at this point. But yeah, if you haven't gotten into a Dragon Quest game, I highly recommend this one. For one, I hope you like the videos of it. They were fun to make. But this was a really good game to get back into the series with. Because Dragon Quest as a whole doesn't do nearly as good in the States here as, say, Final Fantasy. But it, especially with 11, it definitely saw a huge increase. So I'm very glad to hear that. Oh, Dragon Quest 10. Now we have other Dragon Quest games too. I'm not sure which one I want to play next. Because I do have the... What was it, the rendition on PS5? The new HD remaster of Dragon Quest 3. As well as... I believe the original Dragon Quest games too. Aww. Is that where he finds her? There's the birds. She's getting close. Aww. And here we go.
cooey. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Morning, my darling. It's time to get up. Today's a very important day.
And we got a trophy. It is finished. Full storyline, Acts 1, 2, and 3, all wrapped up. That, if I'm not mistaken, is the start of Dragon Quest 3. Recorded activities, and I believe we have a new startup screen too. We do, but I thought it would have been the tree. Interesting. Well, that's cool. Well, I want to thank you guys again for enjoying the videos for this one. This one was a blast. We're going on about 40-something minutes now for this video, but I wanted the whole ending of it to be in one video instead of separating it into two pieces. So, again, I want to thank you guys for stopping by and enjoying the videos. I will see you guys in a new Let's Play series, which I have not figured out which one I want. Right now we have Stardew as well as Pokemon Silver going on right now, so I'll have to do some thinking on which one we also want to include. But until then, take care, peace out, and thank you so much, guys.